Standing in lovely Sandy Point, really loving this project. It's nearly completely handed off to the clients. Just a few little tidbits, hang some photos, and maybe a couple little minor punch list items. Get those boxes out of here. But this is pretty fun. Few fun features about this job. Lots of posts on this already, but it's a completely it's a 90s house that got moved back off the beach and then raised a little over 5 feet up to the FEMA elevation, the bottom of this structure. These are all breakaway panels, so if any tidal action comes through here, that's quite a feat. These are 36 columns, massive footings are all down underneath here. It was a pretty neat job done by Whatcom House Movers, and then DeCoster got under there with their minis. Really fun project. With the foundation alone was quite a incredible feat by everyone involved. Tons of glue lambs, and then we set the house back down. There's 36 unique hot dipped galvanized buckets. Really intricate. Adair of Armadillo is the architect and came up with this really fun porch supported by these columns, and that's all steel, hot dip galvanized. A lot of cedar on this house. This is the only vertical grain or VG cedar, but everything else is this. All of this has a rain screen and actually 2 inches of cork insulation behind it. Full new barrier everywhere, new roof. Everything is very carefully done from a weatherproofing, but man, this just looks so beautiful. This garage is now turned into a bike shed because the house moved this way 10 feet. And in this case, it made more sense to remodel and move the house just because of some of the restrictions on newer builds. So we kept the old garage, but shortened it and put some flood ports in it. Yeah, really neat. Love this Kebony. It's a little bit of a wet day today, but boy, it's gonna weather and just be so beautiful over time. And then yeah, our custom shop did this beautiful new front door that we're just so pleased with. That hardware will break in over time, but boy, it's really neat. This was custom door. It's insulated. It's 2 1/4 thick. Really pleased with it. We kind of emulated one they liked, but we just made it chubtastic. Boy, I am so happy with this whole place. Just the aesthetics. It's chill like a beach house, but really elevated in a few spots. Our clients just loved. This is all custom cabinetry by Abe at Barra. This is I believe quarter sawn white oak with a really fun, it's actually custom veneered pieces onto Europly because they really wanted that exposed plywood edge, curve cut. Client is a home brewer and makes just some amazing beer. So pleased with how that all fit together. This was just a remnant slab from their kitchen. Couple fun things that were just a fun collaboration with the architect. This handrail, both guardrail and handrail, really pretty pleased how that came out. Code compliant, but also just barely. It's graspable in just the right ways. Man, this is blackened steel with a clear coat on it. Really pleased with all of that. Some wonderful details by All Tile and some countertop bits that were left over. We repurposed for curb and for niche, or for shelves, and also for the window sill. Michelle at Spiral Design did just such a wonderful job collaborating with the owners. Owners are longtime clients of ours, and we've done some other really neat stuff with them. But boy, this is our biggest project yet with them, and it's really coming together. They're almost completely moved in. A couple little bits. Yeah, there's a undermount tub that is more quartz countertop in this case. Countertop. Same, all from Stone Pros in this case. Alex's guys just knocked it out of the park with this Heath tile. You can ignore those sconce lights that aren't exactly to code, but they were installed after we were here. That's a boosted HRV system instead of a bath fan. Really neat detail. Heated floors, of course, in here. All the bathrooms, or at least the primary suites, get that. Yeah, just a lovely, this is another, Abe built this kind of to match something that was more off the shelf, and boy, it looks like something you could buy on West Elm or one of those, but it is just lovely craftsmanship. I mean, just look at this. This is just stunning. And just really, really neat. Just did such a good job. We're so pleased. Oh yeah, MTech hardware. Chosen by the client. Tumbled white bronze on all this hardware. These white oak doors were from Windsor. They did just a beautiful job. I think it's from Rogue, Oregon. So more of these railings by our custom shop. Something pretty neat. They're still hanging their stuff and getting it figured out. But boy, this is a very custom, also Europly, but maple in this case. There's a ton of white oak going on, so the clients wanted something different for this little assembly. Also collaboration between Adair and Custom Shop and ourselves. More on that in a minute. There's that's actually reclaimed bowling alley on the top there. We've had in our shop for years from local bowling alley when they redid their lanes. Yeah, really pleased with this white oak. We just did a little bit of a reveal and the travel guys came up to it with a trim text or something. I really like this solution by our site lead, Adam. He's just been the rock star on this project. We were looking at white oak here as well, but it was just getting kind of crazy. So we ended up just doing a simple, really traditional trim. It's just small. And it worked out great. It was a budget win to not do more white oak, and kind of has that look of a extended jamb like we did on all the windows. But yeah, it just looks classy, just a little different. Really pleased. There's our HRV boosted and running. This whole attic is conditioned. We had to make a space for mechanical equipment here. We worked with our future temp, just did such a good job on the HVAC here along with the designer. Build with Balance, or Balance Consulting, I believe they're called. And I better turn off that boosted HRV. This system gets fresh air. One of the neat things about this house, it's very, very tight. So we build it tight and then ventilate right. And that's where we have the HRV system, which heat is fresh air that gets heat recovery from the old stale air going out. So it gets a lot of that heat from the old air with a heat exchange. And one really neat thing here. Oh yeah, custom by our custom shop. Did such a good job. Maybe we haven't put hardware on here yet, but just beautiful cabinet, white oak. And yeah, these are Cascadia triple pane windows, right across the border. We were so pleased. Honestly, we've had zero issues with the windows themselves. Zero. We did their lift and slide doors as well. Incredibly airtight. Very, very efficient. They're fiberglass. They're very strong, so we didn't have any warping. They installed really well. I was just so pleased. We do a lot of European windows and some finicky windows and plenty of US windows. Got great things to say about a lot of different window manufacturers, but Cascadia really knocks it out of the park. And it just works so well. Their hardware works great. We have a variety of casements and awnings in this case. Clients can leave those awnings open, even if it's a little bit wet like today. Gives them a little fresh air, even though they have fresh air system. We may learn more about the HVAC system in the coming days, but Eugene from Finishing Touch, just always rock star on the finishes. And more of all tiles work here. This is Heath ceramics out of San Francisco. I've actually been to their facilities when I lived down there. And boy, look at Abe's workmanship here. This is just so stunning. We got a little bit of adjustments to do on this, but boy, there is just, this is something special. I mean, this is just really unique, really lovely. We're just loving this. We have quartzite, natural stone here. Got some electricians. North Shore Electric did a great job. This is all Thermador. I'm actually waiting for the Thermador guy. Beautiful, beautiful appliances. They're just super high quality. But boy, there's just something special about this kitchen. Lots of thought went into this. Still some details to wrap up, but boy, we're getting there. Just loving this place right now. Here's more of that bowling alley. And this is our custom shop. Did all this work, Matt, just a rock star. Client was very excited about his record collection. And another fun thing, Matt, this was a fun little gift from us to them. He found this old slate, probably from the restore, an old pool table slate, but it's like real Japanese slate, and it looked horrible. He sanded it down and just made it just fun. We love to give these little chubtastic details at the end. Oh yeah, these floating shelves, which I believe our cabinet maker Abe put together, but isn't that rad? That was a fair bit of work to coordinate that, but boy, that's pretty fun. And client got his speakers all built in. We worked together on that. Anyway, still moving in, but boy, I'm pretty pleased with this place. And of course, a little moody today, but here's the reason this place exists. You can see across to Canada sometimes, certainly can see across to Orcas. Lovely spot out here, and we're so pleased to be able to execute this work for our clients. And yeah, can't wait till they're fully moved in. They're almost there. Just a few little tidbits.